Camera picks it up really nice. So you said there's a turbo down here?
Yeah, one of the turbos. Kind of see down there.
Oh, okay, I see it down there. Yep. Huh. Oh, that's cool.
It's a Lingenfelter kit, and then you got here's like the extractor where the air exits out of the intercooler. Then you got all the silicone tubing routed through the suspension.
Yeah.
So
you said 900 to the crank?
900 at the crank, yeah.
Yeah.
So still a 346 LS6, pushing like 16 pounds of boost with a mix of 100 octane. So.
And it's a 98, you said?
98 factory Nassau Blue. It's got the Tiger Shark body kit. And that's a Tiger Shark carbon fiber hood. That was like the very first production one of 10 they only did.
Oh, I like that. I didn't see the hood scoop right there. Yeah, I like that. Huh.
So the bigger brakes. It's got the Willwood 6-piston front.
Man, those things are expensive.
Oh.
I mean, you got to stop, but...
Well, not expensive as some of those other ones, you know.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? It's good for the money. And then,
right.
Then we mini tuck it. Usually I run 19 by 12 LP HREs on the back, you know, and then but today I got the boozers on for more traction.
Yeah.
And actually the speedometer cluster is from a Z06 export car. It shows up to 300 if you want to see.
Oh, really? Yeah. I'll follow you. And you said you ran what, 168 typically?
168's been my best. Yeah. I'm trying for 170. So. Yeah, the export 300.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Cluster. And I got in the ashtrays the boost controller with the 2-step and line lock.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll definitely upgrade the radio soon. So I've got a double din.
There's nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah, you know, coming. Well, I do have it, but
how difficult was it to put the C6 Z06 cluster in there?
Not bad.
Did you do a lot of fabrication, or was it pretty?
No, it was pretty easy. Now this car didn't come with a lot of options, so it didn't have heads-up display.
Right.
It didn't have a telescopic steering column. So like my speedometer cluster on the top of it didn't have an attachment to plug in the heads-up display, so I had to get a newer one than 98. So that's why I got that export one.
Okay.
And then the telescopic steering column that came out of a junk car. You know, I've actually upgraded the suspension. Originally it had a F45 select ride. Now it's got a F55 magnetic ride. I had got some shocks and computer out of a wrecked anniversary car 400 miles back in the day.
Yeah.
So we did the conversion without the kit. So.
Hey, that's cool, man. How long have you had it?
Since 02.
02?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've had it for a while.
Yeah. So, actually, I had 1 year left on the original warranty when I picked it up because it was driven by a GM executive and never hit the dealership until 2000. So once it hit the dealership, that's when the warranty starts. Okay. So I was able to fix up a couple things that needed, you know, with a year left on the warranty.
Yeah.
So, you know. So
the tail lights, did that come a part of the kit?
No, that's actually...
that's like the European spec,
well,
right?
they're the European tail lights, but once you run this rear end, you don't have the backups by the plate anymore.
Oh, okay.
And, so then I made the inners are my backup, and then your outers are your turn signals. And then with that Tiger Shark fascia, you have to modify the rear exhaust and bring the tips in close together. So I had to add, you know, a couple inches of an extension pipe to bring those tips in closer. Yeah. You know, so.
Man, yeah, that's nice, man.
Thanks.
You can get some good money for this now, man. These prices are getting crazy.
I'll probably never sell it because I got a lot of work in
right, yeah, definitely.
But,
got the sentimental value. Oh, I didn't see the 98 right there.
Yeah.
That was a silly question.
And then we did the, I don't know if you can see in the daytime too good, but these light up here. You got the light LED strip.
Oh, okay.
And then those turn amber when you turn the signal on, you know, and then did the LED.
Will those fit the regular body kit, the stock?
Yeah. I actually had to, since my opening is a little smaller, I actually had to use some spacers to bring it up a little bit because then you wouldn't have seen the LED strip at all. So.
Where'd you get those from?
There's a guy on the Corvette forum. He goes by Radio Flyer. He sells a kit. You can send him yours to modify, or you can buy a new set
from him.
And you can get him whatever you want. You can get him like the one I have. You can get him like all clear. You can get them smoked.
I like that.
So I think it's nice and subtle. And now the strip, it doesn't do a swoosh, but it does a blank. I'll show you.
Oh, I like that, man.
Yeah. And I think his website is, I think it's sharpinnovations.com.
Okay.
Now there's another one out there. They just came out, and it's got the strip and it does a swoosh, but these don't have, these have like LEDs inside. You can kind of see the LEDs. Whereas this one, I run the switchback. It stays white, and then you turn the signal on, and then the bulb turns to amber.
Yeah, I like that.
And then also too, you can have it. Well, right now I have it on white all the time driving, you know, for the day and stuff. You can have like a special harness. If you don't have the harness, then it's like amber during the day, and then I think when you turn the lights on, then it switches to white.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, now that is cool.
Yeah, finally get some updated lighting with this car, you know.
I know. I think that's like one of the few things that I don't like about mine is the side marker, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I used to run the amber European one, and then I liked the orange, but then they came out with this. You know, the stripped LED strip was so cool at night. It's bright.
Yeah.
You know, I asked them if they were going to do an amber one. They said no, because it's red is DOT. You know, so for America, and so yeah. But and I just run regular LEDs in the tail lights, and the fronts I got the HIDs actually with the European headlamps. The European headlamps are glass, and they also spread the light out further out.
Oh, really?
You know, because of the roads in Europe, you know, so.
Right.
But.
Did you have to, with the LED headlights, did you have to get a load equalizer? Or did you just throw them in?
Throw them in, you got the ballast.
The ballast,
you know, with the HIDs.
Yeah.
And sometimes, the headlights don't go down, and then you just gotta put them on bright, you know, flash them to get them to come down.
Huh, okay.
You know, so.
How does the LEDs affect the assembly from falling down, going down?
It's fine. I mean, and then also too with the LEDs in back and stuff, you got to run the hyper, harness. Hyper flash harness. This
you got the carbon fiber.
This we just put on before we came out here was the hydrocarbon wipers, and then the cowl here, and then we also did the A pillar right here. So. And that's from American Hydrocarbons down in Florida. Okay. And you can get them like this, or you can get them in like, colored carbon and stuff like that.
You got to send them your old ones, or they make them for you?
They make them for you, and if you send in your old ones, they'll give you a core charge back.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if I'm going to send this back because it's such a big box.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's even worth doing, the money back. So, but
that's a really cool setup, man.
Thanks.
So how long have you had it twin turbo?
Since 2004.
Oh wow! So you got right to it, huh?
Yeah. Well, I got to do it before I got married. So, but at that time it was just low boost until the warranty expired, and then we did the boost controller and boost the pump and bigger injectors and stuff, and and gone through several trans. At the time, I originally had a Rosler, which was fine for the power, but it wasn't made for the power I made after that. Then I did FLT, which I don't know. I think the dyno maybe ate up the trans, because these autos on the dyno, it's not really good. And then I went with RPM, and RPM's lasted the longest. I haven't had any problems with it, knock on wood, but I think it might be slipping.
You got something now.
I know it might be slipping now, but I'm at that power level where it's somewhat reliable, so as long as it's
still super fast.
So, but
that's a good place for the GoPro.
Yeah.
I always have mine on the passenger side looking forward, but it doesn't really, it's nice to have that point of view.
Yeah, I was kind of, years ago I used to do them outside the car, but I kind of want to see what the gauges are doing.
Right.
Play them back when I get home and stuff on a bigger screen. So
cool, man. So you think you're gonna run it again, or are you gonna?
Yeah, I'm gonna run it again.
Okay.
So I threw some more 100 octane in there, and undid the tape on some of the front end areas, and maybe it didn't like that. So
yeah.
So we'll see what it does now and see if that compare the times on the draggy, and you know, if it's still not what it should be doing, then you know, I think that might be it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So there might be something else going on, and I'm noticing my shifts were shifting later than normal, so trans could be slipping too.
Right.
So
yeah, under power, under boost.
Yeah. So
yeah. Well, I will look out for you, man. We got the C5 twin turbo coming down. He's in the left lane. $153. You see it rolling.